Welcome to another part of Maneater. So last time we have reached the open seas, so I'm hugely excited to see what bigger challenges we'll face this time in this game. So let's hop right in. We did come across a hammerhead last time, but we didn't engage it in combat. So let's do that this time on Maneater Part 4.
Only the prosperity created by global capitalism allows vacationers to purchase Sun Your Buns and Port Clovis ashtrays.
Oh, I remember I'm in Sapphire Bay now. There's a grouper. Nothing new to us. It's been a while since I played this game because I was focusing on Stray. Oh, there is Soma as well, and I thought I'm diverging too much, so let's finish Maneater first and then head to Soma. I don't know, I'm not sure really. Oh, I'm not even looking at the missions. Carnival since no, let's kill some parish fish first. Never done that before. Oh, where is this thing? Yeah, right there. Tiny little parrotfish, level 1. Not at all a challenge. So I have the bone fins now, just for the added effects and for some perks. Don't have any of the other bone sets. Aha! My dodge has become crazy now. Oh damn. Do I go after the hammerhead? Nah. Let me do the missions. And meanwhile, let me look at this. So, completed bosses, yeah. So this time we are apparently... Oh, excuse me, that hurt. Anyway, what I was saying was... Fight Scaly Pete. I'm like on the verge of evolving into an elder, but I have to fight Scaly Pete first before I can complete the transformation. Oh, those things are fast. Oh no! I mean, I just realized I can say anything and it's not even going to matter because my views tell. Let me reveal the views that my last part of Maneater got right here. Due to that, I'm like, let's make more Maneater. Carnival Sins, we'll do the Carnival Sins. Oh, it's quite far off, but okay. I can sip on my tea while I do this. It's that easy now, it's that easy. I'm such a powerful shark. But still, I ran away from the hammerhead, but. Some nice tea. There's no gap, how do I?
Sharks are responsible for just 3% of hunter deaths.
Level 22 reached.
Handling account for the rest.
Used to take God to the carnival when he wasn't nothing but an itty-bitty boy. The fact that he was afraid of that Ferris wheel, he told me he wasn't never gonna be no shark.
Let's get out the level 4 guy, whoever he is. Oh. Oh, utter chaos. That's what I like about this game. You know, I'm saying that I'll finish Maneater, but I doubt it. I think I'll do Soma as well. Candyman Curtis, bring it on!
The fishing phenom, Candyman Curtis.
Candyman. Oh. Which is Candyman? This is not the Candyman ship. This is Candyman's boat, no? Yeah. Looks like I have to sink this boat.
Despite increased aerial surveillance, confidence amongst tourists and locals alike is far from buoyant.
Let me reach level 5 as well. Whoa! If you mute my game audio, you can hear me like rapidly pressing the buttons. Give me the nutrients. That's the last skiff, I think. Enough of that. Let's go do some more missions. We unlocked a few things because we beat Candyman Pete. It's ENS Tyler Dixon. Hence bioelectric fins, crazy. Should I like bring him out? I don't know.
The shark hunters have arrived. Soon we will see them in action and quite possibly discover
boats.
which one of them stole my car stereo.
Well, you lost the shark, boys. Better luck next time.
The hell is it?
It's gone to feed on better prey.
Maybe she's scared of us. Let's go to Flamingo Joe's. First Long Island's on me.
Port Clovis has grown bored of the hunt, leaving our sharks to fight another day.
Humans just swimming here. One more. Ow! That's it. What else is left in this area? Complete Sapphire Bay hunt. Complete Sapphire Bay population count. That's this one. Right. 50% of Sapphire Bay completion. So when I'm knifing, I seem to go faster. Not sure if that's the case or it just appeared so. The apex of this area is definitely a hammerhead.
A steady diet of coral and algae gives parrotfish a flavor akin to shellfish.
I've never seen a parrotfish in person. Is that a squid? No, just some machinery.
The bull has a lusty appetite, to be sure.
Yes! Kill the apex. Let's do it. Or do I do mothership? No, the apex first. Put the hammer down. Knew it. Level 23 also reached. What? I'm leveling up like crazy now. Remember me completely bickering about how long it takes to level in like part 1 and part 2. Now it just feels silly leveling up so quickly. This rate I'll reach the legendary status soon, I think. Merlin is a swordfish, no? Oh, seems I got the Barracuda, not the Merlin. Now I got the Merlin. Well, let me swim over to the apex. Oh, there are mako sharks in this region as well. 12 humans, that's definitely gonna get people on my back.
Having evaded justice for her heinous crimes, the shark is now the subject of a bounty.
Do I reach infamy level 5 this time? I'm not sure. I'm taking pretty big beating.
AZI used to be my favorite lighthouse. And a keeper named Emil. Always a pleasure. Now they
Oh,
got
these airboats are a lot harder to bring down.
less fun to drink.
We tend to think of sharks as the damage dealers, but they too get injured from time to time.
They are taking heavy injuries. Feed me, hunters. Oh, they're not giving me life. Oh no. They're not giving me enough life. I have to make a run for it.
Can't hide all damn day.
I can and I will. I mean, I will get back to you once I have enough life. Oh my god, it takes forever. Should go get me some meal. Oh, it evaded. Oi. What? I was like pretty sure there was only one boat left. Looks like they got backup. I might have to retreat soon. Oh, I think I'm gonna break my triggers at this rate. Yep.
The shark's
I died
teeth
before that.
can now be used for necklaces that tourists will wear for about a week before tucking them away permanently in a drawer.
Damn.
During Prohibition, the pier functioned as a dock for rum runners, transporting British-made liquors from the Bahamas.
The apex. Let me head
Only
back
the
to the apex.
prosperity created by global capitalism allows vacationers to purchase Sun Your Buns in Port Clovis ashtrays. Evolutionary anomaly, the hammerhead.
Oh, that's a normal hammerhead. Level 21 apex hammerhead. Is it crazy that I'm going head to head with a hammerhead? The apex without facing off a normal hammerhead before. Oh! It's actually headbutting me, that's crazy.
Electroreceptors at each side of the hammerhead's cartilaginous skull allow them to locate potential prey.
Ow. I did it!
Triumphs, overcoming her
Bone
opponent's
body.
clearly
Nice.
superior depth perception.
Look at that. 3 levels gained in just this part. Mothership. Sapphire Bay Hunt, I think, must be this, right?
Founder of America's largest shark finning enterprise, Mama Maybelle Bryant has collected quite a fleet of recreational boats. Her fail sons, Randall and Tyson, can often be spotted piloting them around Sapphire Bay.
Right. So I think I'll switch out my body. Oh, look at that. Looks scary as hell now. Have bone teeth, bone body, and bone fins. Need all the minerals that we can collect for the bone body. Boat is somewhere around there. There it is. It's a ski boat. Last hunter.
Founder of America's largest shark finning enterprise, Mama Maybelle Bryant has collected quite a fleet of recreational boats.
Active
Her
ready.
fail sons, Randall and Tyson,
Oh.
can often be spotted piloting them around Sapphire Bay.
Oh, bone body looks great. Let me refuel a bit. Sorry, CO buddies. And now I can take you on, hunters. Do I have to retreat again? Ow. Really overworking the triggers here. And giving myself massive finger pain with all this fingering. Yes, bring him. Come on, Taylor. Where is he?
The Hoosier hotshot, Ensign Tyler Dixon.
Ensign. That's how it's called.
Forward!
Did I get him? No. Come back here, Dixon! Oh, I got him.
This latest
And
cycle of attacks
bioelectric
will
fins.
certainly be among the most infamous chapters in the long, troubled history of human-shark relations.
Now I'll make a run for it.
You're hiding from me.
Yep.
I really should get them polarized like this.
A great white! Damn! Stay away from me, great white. My fight is not with you.
The hunt is over, and there will be an inevitable rush on dollar drafts at Flamingo Joe's. This instantized protein makes a great between-meal supplement, giving the shark the energy she needs to put on serious mass.
Okay, I have to complete 10% off. Sapphire Bray. But what am I missing? I've defeated half the bounty hunters. Butcher Boy Brady is next. Oh, this is what I thought was like the squid.
Like most American cities, the founders of Port Clovis were
Illuminati.
Freemasons, and probably Illuminati, who congregated in secret UFO bases to perform Luciferian blood rituals.
Okay. How do I check on the progress of Sapphire Bay?
Traveling
Oh,
around,
there,
we are
okay.
constantly
42%.
reminded of how man's intrusion has disrupted the fragile equilibrium of the marine world.
Destroy the target. What is the target? Shall I ask? Is it another hammerhead? Or it's a boat. Am I really in the boom mode for this? Not actually.
No
6%.
Oh, may be found in a shark's stomach. It's truly the ocean's garbage can.
Oh, swordfish is different from Merlin. Okay. Ow. I think I'll switch back to the tiger body for now because we don't have enough items to upgrade all of these. Yeah.
Long a haven for
48%
small government ideologues,
Centrifugative.
Port Clovis prides itself in its lax amusement park safety standards.
So I get one more of the thing. I can fight Scaly Pete. The boss. Oh!
As is well
Washed
known,
away.
volleyballs make way better friends than soccer balls, who will
Oh,
stab
reference
you in
to-
the back the first chance they get.
Oh, this is the dodge for the biofin. Right, so it was those fins that gave me the dodge. Have a look at Pete's latest undertaking. Okay.
As twilight falls, Pete is in an uncharacteristically quiet mood.
It's a dangerous job. It's not something unknown to me. Well, you want to see dangerous?
Wanna see dangerous?
that,
We
yeah.
go check out that shark now.
PT-522. My daddy crewed that off of Guadalcanal. He was Navy. Gunner's mate. Pacific Theater. But went out with 16 men. Came back a day later with 3. Man survives all that. Just to die here in the Gulf.
What happened to him?
Boy, you don't like me saying this. But my daddy, his granddaddy, was killed by a mega shark.
I'm sorry. He's talking about a prehistoric fish that went extinct 2.6 million years ago.
I seen
Yeah,
it.
you were a kid.
Ain't they discover new animals all the time?
Sort of. Well, not exactly. In lots of cases, they're just corrections of species with different names. Also stuff like misspelling.
But I just say it. Maybe there are things in the water that ain't in your textbook. Stick around. Maybe you learn a thing or two this summer.
I found out that the narrator is actually the person who's doing this interview as well.
The ocean is vast. The majority of it still remains unmapped and unexplored by mankind. Perhaps Kyle shouldn't be so quick to dismiss his father's fevered ramblings.
Challenge Pete and Kyle. Scaly Pete is nearby. Pete the Revenge.
That's the one what took my hand, all right. Get yourself ready, boy.
It's too close.
Now we playing with power. This girl's a crafty monster. Boy. I've been waiting for you, Shot. God, she busting enough to catch your attention, Eddie? Look at that big ring of teeth. She wanna play peekaboo now, huh? Need reinforcements! Don't drag gas now! That there cage cost me
$3,000 wasted.
I'm about out of patience, Pete.
Oh my god, no.
It's about over. Need somebody to get in the water with.
Where are you, Scaly Pete?
Come on. This is just a game we play.
Scaly Pete remains resolute.
Where's she at? I don't know. Big enough to toss him now, ain't she?
Ooh, went for the leg this time.
Can! Get that can! Douse him! Pique-toi! Ah! We're about to blow! Get the off! Forget it, boss! He's just a boat!
Oh, Kyle's dead. Kyle!
Kyle!
What remains of the boat lurches, then slowly sinks to the bottom of the sea. The shark is now an elder, and thus begins a new battle against systemic age discrimination.
New area for us to travel, no? Prosperity stands. Whoa, elder. Crazy. It's massive shark now. I thought the adult was massive. This one is filling up the screen. "15 humans."
The shark's just here for the good. While hunting bull sharks was made illegal in 1997, many shark hunters get around the rule by not caring.
Fire Bay, be on the lookout for large female bull.
The sea wolf remains acutely aware of anything that might constitute food.
Not engaging the hunters, just going for the humans. Still laying the 6 more humans. Five more. 4. 3. Now 3.
With no abdominal muscles to hold them in place, the shark's intestines become ungainly out of water.
Only known habitat of the speckled seaside sparrow. But, you know, they went extinct in 2007.
I really should get them polarized lenses.
So 57% of Sapphire Bay is done. How do I get there? I have to go around like.
Let's get this over with.
Gotta be somewhere out here. Should have brought my fish finder.
Prosperity Sands.
She's close. She's real close.
Oh, now I'm an elder. I can break so many of the grids with ease. Oh man.
I really should get them polarized lenses. She gotta be somewhere out here. Should have brought my fish finder.
It's another unsuccessful shark hunt for the people of Port Clovis.
Oh, now I should be able to jump like crazy now. Huh. Well, screw it. Think about that later. I mean, the what did I even finish? Okay. Is this? Oh, this is the Gulf. This is just empty area. Empty open sea.
Prosperity Sands features glittering white beaches fenced off for the sole enjoyment of the ultra-rich, mega-rich, and super-rich. Sometimes even sharks just need to dirty bulk. This trimaran, like many before it, was lost in its journey to the mythological dry land.
I mean, in my own time, I can get the nutrition caches and the... What are those things called? What do I keep forgetting? Heirlooms, no? License plates.
These scavengers of the sea are vital in cleaning the ocean floors of edible and semi-edible detritus. This mineral supplement wouldn't be necessary if this shark ate a more nutritious, well-balanced diet.
I said I'll get my the license plates later, but here I am still trying. Wonder if I can make that jump directly. Nah. Oh, there is an Atlantic spade. It's the new one. Oh, Mahi for the first time after the intro sequence when we were playing as this bull's mother. Mahi.
The grotto provides a brief respite from the Sturm und Drang of the Gulf.
Oh, I can upgrade bone fins. This fire. Bone fins. And I'll cook that up. Okay, I'll go back to bone body for now. I am an elder anyway. Shouldn't be an issue. What is the quest? Disturb the peace and prosperity. Destroy the target. Kill 10 seals. Kill prosperity. Nice. Jet ski. Nice. This is a proper ultra-rich neighborhood. Let me do a couple of missions and then we'll... Yeah, I'll just do the apex of this area also. So for that I need to do population control first, so that's where I'm going now.
Not-so-distant future, a young visionary entrepreneur will spot these 3 shells while snorkeling and revolutionize after-toilet care.
Okay. Mahi. Nice try, Merlin.
This shark is nearly insatiable.
Not eating anything till we reach the seals. But look at that. 10 seals protected by a great white. Yeah, sure, makes sense. Aren't they like the primary prey for the great fight? I killed a great white also because it was very low level. 4 more seals.
Fostering a balanced ecosystem
There
is
you
a
go.
complex and multifaceted process. What harm could arise from killing a bunch of seals?
I'll quickly kill these and then get rid of the apex. Then call it a day. Slight little stutter there. Nice. What are the missions here? Kill person, hunt, revenge. Whoa.
Caviar Key features painted sails, a luxury five-star
Oh.
resort built over the remains of Tunamacha, a pre-Columbian city that was once host to the most advanced civilization in ancient America.
Oh, did I like enter the next region without even realizing? Let me look at that map. Caviar Key. Oh. Oh. Ah. Damn, great white. Completed. Great white couldn't get away from me. Okay, now let's activate the final CO challenge and then we should be able to face the apex, which I'm thinking is a great white. Was the other route closer? I don't know. That's it.
While they
Otherworldly protection.
appreciate human sacrifices, the eldritch gods of yore are seldom enthused about being summoned to Port Clovis.
Don't know what I ate there, but it is not a seal. Population control complete. Apex time. Ow. Level 27 also reached. Ooh, single bite
Of the
chomp.
deep, the Great White.
It was a single bite chomp and it finished off 29. Oh no. Oh. Oh no no no. Where is it? Oi. I'm actually doing pretty well. It's not such a challenge. Bring it.
White is often referred to as the king of the ocean, which gives it a skewed understanding of the role of a monarch in modern society.
Nice. That was too easy. Right, let's quickly upgrade some of the sharks and say goodbye.
Even for sharks, it's important to create personal time for sober self-reflection.
2000, just 2000 more. Okay. Won't it? Nice. Okay, then that is it for this time in Maneater. Lot more chaos, lot more upgrades. Whoa, my shark looks so good. So scary actually. Yeah, there's a lot more upgrades and hell of a lot of fun. So next time we'll be continuing from here, taking the fight back to Scaly Pete and his group of bounty hunters. So this is Grimnir from Grimnir's channel, and I'll be back once again with Maneater on the next video. So until next time, all I'd like to say is take care, stay safe, and bye.